back to the Who's On Podcast, our new Who series here on the Who's On Podcast YouTube channel, and I am joined by one of the latest Virginia Cavaliers transfers additions in Omillio Agard, transfer cornerback from Wisconsin. Sorry for the late show going on here, but Emilio, how you doing, man?
I'm great. I'm just excited for the new opportunity and a new fan base and just a new life, honestly. So it's exciting.
What are the last 48 hours for you like, trying, from when you get to commit? I mean, that might have been a little more than 48 hours, but to now getting to Virginia, moving in, that whole process.
Yeah, like it's been tough, but it's like a I need to do this type of thing. So I mean, I'm willing to do whatever is better for my future. So I mean, I drove in yesterday. My apartment is not going to be ready till Tuesday, the MLK Day. Nobody's working today, so that actually pushed it back and everything like that. Love Martin Luther King, but yeah. So I'm in a hotel right now, as you can see. Just waiting for my apartment to be ready, but do a lot of paperwork. Doing a lot of just maintenance stuff, compliance stuff. So it's been very rough, but it is a part of the transfer life.
I mean, this is a whirlwind, but I think the whole transfer window is probably a whirlwind.
Yeah.
Let's walk back. You had a great, season last year at Wisconsin.
Thank you.
22 tackles, two pass deflections, a sack, an interception, all as a redshirt freshman. So, walk me through last season, just kind of what you felt you showed out there on the field playing for Wisconsin.
I just felt like I was very, very physical. I'm kind of undersized, I'll say, 5'11", 185. I'll play heavier this year, but just yeah, I'm undersized, but I'm very physical. I'm come down and tackle. Actually, in my meeting with Coach Rudd, I met with Coach Brown and Coach Cox too, but Coach Rudd's meeting. He only showed my tackle clips, and he was like, "This is the physicality we need." He didn't show any cover clips. He said, "I know you can cover. I expect you to cover. You're a corner." So I feel like that's what sets me apart. That's what I showed, being very physical at my size and being very versatile. Could blitz off the edge, can cover and do every single coverage. And also just my IQ, just knowing what the offense is, how the offense is going to attack you coming into the game and during the game. And that helps. So it just really physicality and IQ. I feel like I showed, and also my athletic ability and
In
my
this window,
instincts.
in this window, I've talked to a couple other guys that are coming in at corner and at defensive back, and that's the same thing that they said Coach Rudd talked about was just tackling.
Yeah.
How big is that as a defensive back, especially when you look at this system that you're coming into?
Yeah, it's very you need it here at this system. I love Coach Rudd's defense because it's a DB based defense. He's a DB guy, so like it is based on good DB play. And as a corner, you have to tackle because explosive for a corner is a touchdown. Any missed tackle, any missed assignment is a touchdown, and explosive in the back end. A linebacker kind of gets covered up because we can save him. A D line, everything gets covered up because we all can save the D line. But as a corner and as a safety, if you miss a tackle or you miss an assignment or anything, it's out the gate and it's a touchdown. So I pride myself in tackling. Coach Rudd does, Coach Brown does, Coach Koch does. So we just have to tackle here, and the coverages and the defenses that we play, we're involved in the running fit. So got to be able to tackle here.
As a guy that, like you said, is a little bit undersized, 5'11", 185, like you said, where do you get that instinct to want to make those type of plays?
I mean, I feel like I've always been like that. I don't think it's anything that I ever talked about. I think I just always did it. And just the mindset that a lot of people are going to try you and think they could just bully you because you are little. So, man, you just go out there with that mindset. And I feel like it was just engraved in me as a kid from my parents. And being from Philly is kind of rough out there and getting a lot of fights growing up, and a lot of people are mean and everything. So you just got to grow up with tough skin. And I feel like I have. So it shows on the field with my tackling ability and my physicality and putting hands on receivers, no matter how tall they are. So, or how big
There,
they are.
there's the part. You're from Philly, so Philly tough.
Yeah.
Looking at the process, though, what kind of made you want to kind of test the waters, look into the transfer portal, find somewhere new? What were you looking for?
It's crazy to say that I'm a transfer because I never thought I would. Me and my family are big on what do you think? I'm blanking. Me and my family are big on
Loyalty. Yeah.
loyalty. There you go.
Yeah.
And we never thought my parents and my dad especially always told me like you're never going to transfer. You'll be there for 4 years. That's the commitment that we made to them, and it's a good spot. And then winter break, the portal opens. I'm not in it. I didn't enter till Friday of the 12th, so I wasn't in it for 2 weeks. And Wisconsin gets, I think, four corners. Um, and we get a new corners coach. So one, I don't even have a relationship with the new corners coach. He's obviously bringing his guys. Not saying that I can't compete, but it's just that I don't even know the plan. What are we bringing those guys in for? Like I proved myself. We need a depth, but four guys and just not having those talks with the corners coach because he's new. I mean, he talked on the phone a couple times, but it wasn't anything about the plan, how they're gonna use me and everything like that. It just was a disconnect. And I never knew you were even getting a corners coach. So and they also told me that we were getting two and they ended up getting four. So it's just a lot of trust there. There's a lot of things with that program, but I love those guys and I appreciate them for the opportunity and being able to put me on the field as a young guy last year. And entering the portal, man, that was just God. I've always been nervous, even though everybody tells me you would have been fine, you were gonna go wherever you wanted. But like I always had that nerve because like you never know what could happen in the portal and you never know how somebody else views you and views your game and views you as a person. So I was always nervous. But my parents, we prayed and felt like it was the best decision. And a bunch of schools hit up, but we once we saw the options, we knew that we wanted to come here.
Yeah, we knew we always talk about, the good things that can come from going in the portal, going up a level or kind of finding a better place, but there's a lot of downsides. So you don't really know what you're getting when you get into the portal, but it was a quick process for you, like you said. You got in a little bit later. So what did you think you found when you started talking to Virginia? Who reached out to you first?
Virginia was actually the first school to reach out, so that was a big thing for me too. And my agency has, I think, four guys here, so that was a relationship thing too. So it was they reached out first, and when I came on my visit, it was just the culture, man. Like everybody, a lot of schools that I got offered by had a bunch of good football and a bunch of good players and a good defense, but
Sure.
it just was the culture. Like I feel like that's what I was missing at Wisconsin. Not to hate on them or anything, but I came from a high school where it was a brotherhood, it was a family, and it truly was. You didn't feel like you were working for the head coach. And at Wisconsin, it kind of felt like that. I didn't really have a connection with the staff. The brotherhood was good with the players, but the staff, it just was a disconnect. And just lack of communication there. Just here, man, I can have a relationship with the coaches. I can walk into Coach E's office at any moment and talk to him and we could praise the Lord together. That was a big thing. He's just very down to earth, and that's how everybody is here and everybody on staff. It's just a very humble sense that people have here, and it's just the love of the game and just wanting to win and doing what it takes. But school comes first. Like it's just everything but football, and football is just the plus. So I feel like
Yeah.
that's what sets this program apart from all the other schools that recruited me and my previous schools. So that was a big thing for me. It's just the culture and you wouldn't really understand it until you get here and you see it and you feel it. Like I can't even explain like how great it is. And I came to one visit and been here for 2 days, so it's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's that seems to be the consistent theme with guys that kind of end up at Virginia is kind of the culture and the fit that they find there. Football wise, though, not too bad last year. Program record 11 wins, got to the ACC championship game, made it to the Gator Bowl. What kind of excites you about kind of the trajectory that this program's on?
Um, I was at a program that went 4-8, 5-7. That's the difference right there. I want to win. I won three state championships in high school and lost one, so went four times. I just want to be a part of a championship culture and knowing what it takes to get there. And Coach E just turned this whole program around. Because growing up, you would think about UVA football like they're not good, and you never really think of them as a contest. But man, he changed the program, and 11 wins, like you said, is not too shabby. So I want to be a part of winning culture. I want to compete for ACC championships and have a chance to play on the biggest stage in the playoffs. So that's my goal. I want to win.
Looking at you, you've played a little bit of a couple different positions at corner. Where does this coaching staff kind of see you, or is that something that you're looking forward to seeing?
I'm definitely outside corner here. I know a lot of other schools did recruit me for nickel, and I feel like the third down packages, I'll probably be at nickel, but we have more of like a star safety kind of guy in that nickel
Yeah.
spot, so not so much of a corner. So they do see me as outside here.
So on the outside, you talked about you're not afraid of competition. Well, they brought in a lot of other corners too. What excites you about kind of being in the mix in that group?
It's just a very versatile group. You have me and Jacoby more on the shorter side, more feisty guys, speedy guys, and then you have the 6'2" corner that came here, Justin Ross. So man, it's a lot of competition. I'm excited, and it's just different things that everybody brings to the table, and just ready to compete. So yeah, that's always good. Competition breeds the best out of people and
Yeah,
brings the
man.
best out of people.
A couple days ago, you're in the portal. A couple more days, you'll be going through winter workouts and everything. Like
Crazy turnaround.
that's the timing, man. But congrats on Virginia, and looking forward to seeing you in Charlottesville, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that'll do it for the Who's On podcast, our new Who's series. Thanks everyone for watching and checking out our Who's On podcast YouTube channel. We'll have more on the regular podcast feed coming up soon. But see you then.